Are you looking for a scholarship to study in the Netherlands? In my last video, I told you about three broad categories of scholarships that you can look out for. The one from the Dutch government, the one from various institutions, and the one in your countries. Today, I'm going to list about 12 different scholarships that you can look out for in the Netherlands. But before I go on, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel on Hope from Africa on YouTube, and here on TikTok, also Hope from Africa. You can follow us on Facebook, Ebenezer Ngissah, and let's get into it. So these there are a lot of scholarships in the Netherlands, but here are a few of them. Today I am mentioning 12 of them to you. Number one is the Amsterdam Merit Scholarship for Excellence International Students. This is kind of an open scholarship, and it's for internationals from developing countries that want to study in the University of Amsterdam. There is the Anne Vaderbaan Scholarships for developing countries in the Wageningen University in the Netherlands. That is one of the scholarships that I personally was on during my master's. It is also for people from developing countries, and so I encourage you to look out for it. There is the African Scholarship Program also, which is also in Wageningen University and Research. And that, as the name goes, it is for Africans who would want to study in the Netherlands. Before I go on, did you know that scholarships in the Netherlands are not for the poor? They are for brilliant students, and in many cases, Africans make mistakes in the applications, and then they want to show that they are poor, so they should be supported. But that is not it. You need to show that you are brilliant and smart. I am going to give you all of these tips as we go on. That is why I want you to follow us on our YouTube channel so that you get all these tips to all the scholarship that I am telling you here. Now, there is the Eric Blemek Fund Scholarship at the University of Groningen. Check it out. There is the Holland Scholarship, which is the government scholarship. It is open to all universities, and usually you have to meet certain criteria to get in there. I'll be going into this scholarship specifically in some of the videos that will be coming up in the following weeks, and I will tell you what you need to do in order to get that scholarship. There is the Leiden University Excellence Scholarship, which is also known as LEX. It's also merit-based, and it is for people from developing countries. Unfortunately, if you are in the EU and the European Economic Area, you cannot access that. There is the Netherlands Fellowship Program, which is also a government-funded one, so it falls in that one of those ones that the government is giving. But there is a trick to it, okay? So guys, I want you to follow me because I am going to break down all these tricks. There is the Orange Tulip Scholarship, which used to be, or which is now the Orange Journalist Scholarship, OKP. And I know many people who have come on that scholarship. It is for Africans, it is for Asians, it is for Latin America, it is for Chinese people. I mean, Chinese people are Asians, right? Who want to study in the Netherlands. So you can check that one out. But what you should know is that that one has broader applications. So there are a lot of applications that are going in there, so you should be a little bit competitive in that. There is the Radboud Scholarship Program. There is the High Potential Scholarship for Internationals. That is about 10 that I've mentioned so far. There is the University of Twente Scholarships. There is the VU Fellowship, which is from the VU University. And there is the World Citizen Talent Scholarship for Internationals. This is about 13 scholarships that I've given you. I want you to follow us because I am going to pick each of these scholarships one by one, go into details, and guide you on what to do in making your applications. Once again, I told you these scholarships are not for the poor. They are merit-earned academic credentials, someone who is smart. So it doesn't matter whether you want to say that you are poor in the application so that people know. You need to be smart. You need to stand out in your CVs and in the write-ups that you use in applying for these scholarships. Again, did you also know that many scholarships in the Netherlands, you cannot apply directly to them, and that you would be selected by the school themselves after you've gotten admission at a certain point? And then after that, you can now compete in the scholarship competition. If you don't get admission before a certain date, then you don't qualify to be selected for some of the scholarships. And this is why I want you to follow us, because I am going to go into this one by one, and then I'll guide you throughout for your successful scholarship application. Thank you. I gave you 13 list of scholarships in the Netherlands, and I'm going to give you additional ones, and I'll go to every other European country and guide you on this.